Keep the camera up here.
If you don't know nothing about cycling, this is probably the weirdest shit ever.
Hey, they either don't like your butts, or this guy's really famous. Who's that guy? I don't know.
In the previous episodes, we started the Spring Classic season with a bang.
Just full gas.
No, Lucas!
Shit!
No, that was amazing.
Since then, the whole organization has been busy with our biggest challenge so far.
That we have received our wildcard for our first monument, Paris-Roubaix.
How do you get a Paris-Roubaix wildcard? So that's a continuous process.
Because we have one flat tire, it's not a lot, but still, if we can learn something from it and improve for Roubaix, then we want to have 0.
On our way to Tour de France participation, this is a crucial step.
If you want to be tour ready, you need to be Roubaix ready.
Are we ready for the hell of the North? For all our riders, it's a very special day. All 7 riders are making their debut in a cycling monument. 4 of them stood at the start of our very first race at the lowest level in 2023. And now they are here, on the podium of Paris-Roubaix.
Yeah, we can go? Yeah, 4 minutes you're on the podium. Okay.
Paris-Roubaix for me is like a dream coming true. With all the history and the supporters on the side.
Wel zweethandjes, maar die heb ik heel snel hoor.
From every little thing my heart starts beating faster.
Une troisième équipe cet après-midi, Unibet Tietema Rockets.
For one rider, it's extra special. He already dreamed of Paris-Roubaix from the moment he signed his contract with the team.
Du Grand Prix de Nord, salut Thomas, Kopecky!
The moment we heard that we received the wildcard for Paris-Roubaix, one of the first names that popped up in our mind was Thomas Kopecky.
Hey, kun jij een geheim bewaren? Ja. Na onze gesprekken op trainingskamp en ook wel toen met het contract, wou ik graag de eerste zijn en ook gewoon dat jij de eerste bent die het überhaupt weet, dat we gisteren gehoord hebben dat we Roubaix gaan rijden. Ja. Nee.
Thomas was riding for a Dutch continental team, or he actually signed for a Dutch continental team.
The deal was actually already sealed and signed, but then boss called me. He said to me that he has the idea of starting a team. There was nothing there yet, it was just a concept. I had a really good feeling about that.
He went back to the team where he signed a contract for, with the question if he was able to join our team.
Het voelt echt goed, hier binnen.
Ja, uiteindelijk zou ik het liefst een klassieker renner zijn die in het voorjaar schittert. Iets als Paris-Roubaix, ja, dat is onbeschrijfelijk denk ik als je daar de Velodrome op draait. Dat moet het beste gevoel zijn wat een renner kan hebben.
I had to pay off that contract and was not nothing, but especially for a country rider who rode for €500 a month. But it was a good investment if I look at it back now.
Je ziet dat het team er gewoon echt begint te staan en ik weet niet, het is gewoon heel bijzonder.
That's quite a unique road to becoming a professional.
Thomas was also like a cross rider in the past. He hit an area, he was like sprinting for the victory, and then you feel like, okay, this is the race which suits him. then one day he will even go for the top 10 and hopefully ever for the podium.
Weeks ago, the team did a recon of Roubaix, but Thomas, the night to shower.
Not now. No, 13th of April I'm gonna shower there.
Ah, de lammetjes. Dat is mijn maand, hè. April.
I started cycling because of my dad. He never did it on a professional level, but I really liked it, watching the races.
Hier reed ik toen ik 8 was met papa al. Ja, deze wegen die heb ik echt helemaal uitgespeeld. Ik kan blind rijden.
When I was 8 years old, I first asked if I also can do this sport, and we bought an old crappy mountain bike and I started here at the LRTV Swift.
Maak je het uit koffie zo? Of,
Dit is lekker hoor. Dan heb je gelijk 's ochtends heb je wat beweging, bloedsomloop, beetje doorbloeden. Dan heb je die koffie eigenlijk alleen niet meer nodig.
Nog stofzuigen daarna.
Ik ben nog geen professional hoor.
Het zijn de plaatjes wel hè?
Ja, mooi hè. Ik ben toen gestopt met de reden. Ik last had van mijn rug. En ik ben een beetje bang dat als ik daar nu weer
precies.
Aan begin dat het...
Ook je wegdingen in de weg gaat zitten.
Ja, precies.
I have a little brother and a little sister. We all do bike racing on a really high level. My brother is currently in Novo Nordisk, also a pro Conti team. So we are competing actually a lot against him, or riding with him together in the bunch, which is really special.
Ik ben Thomas. Gaan we door? Ja, hij is Thomas en ik ben veel beter in wielrennen. Ik heb hem ingehaald en daardoor is hij boos.
Maar zijn jullie gisteren nou na elkaar geëindigd in de tijd?
Er was een voorlopige uitslag en daar stonden we inderdaad 47 en 48. Dat was wel heel toevallig.
Dat was ook toevallig, maar helaas klopt het niet.
Nou, uiteindelijk uitslag was ik toch iets voor.
Moet je even gezegd hebben.
And my sister has now signed with SD Works and is also in the big peloton of the women's.
Kun je box mee?
Ja, box mee. Heb ik mee.
I was the first one to discover the whole world of cycling, and they followed my footsteps, and you can say we all made our dreams come true.
Veel plezier.
We zien wel voorbij vliegen.
You're living up to the race and trying to prepare for it and be at your best there as possible.
Ready? Ja, yes.
My daddy is laughing. Like they're still not doing Roubaix, no?
Yeah. Nee.
Something great.
My dad was like, I don't want to fucking see Mathieu van der Poel. I want to see my son on the Cobble.
My father is from Czech, my mother is Dutch, so I have a double nationality. But for cycling you can't ride for the Netherlands and for the Czech, so I had to choose, and back then the decision was made to go for Czech.
They drove us everywhere, every fucking race, investing. Now they just come. You have to be proud. Crazy.
It's a big job. That's why there's a lot of people here.
Huh?
Yeah. Does it feel like a milestone in your life?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's just really special to race one of the 5 monuments and everything you dreamed of since a little kid. But if I look back at it, it's been a really bumpy way, and yeah, sometimes I forget it, that it's been so long, and yeah, it's just nice that now I'm 25 and living life as a pro, and yeah, that's everything I ever wanted since I started training on high school. And you know, all my friends and stuff after school, they went to football training or went playing FIFA or whatever, or drinking, you know. Yeah. And I think people don't really see the sacrifice it was in the past. Of course, now I'm a professional and it's a relatively easy life. What was before that is just the grind, and you know, studying next to my trainings and late hours, and that's everything what comes before the really nice part of a cycling career. And yeah, I'm just really thankful that now this opportunity came and that all this is happening.
Do you know these products are as green as Arenberg?
That's a lot of people. I still have to introduce myself to some guy. It's crazy. What do you think? How much Rocketeers are here today?
40?
65. I already said I still have to introduce myself.
How can I still hold my plate? Why isn't there someone holding a plate? 65 people.
I can hold your plate. I can hold your plate.
So for Roubaix you need a lot of people. It's a very special race. It's one straight line, so we needed a lot of people to make sure that we could give the support to the riders and the staff on the material side and on the nutrition side as well.
It started out with a joke with 3 people in the tent, and now 65 people in the dinner room. This one is a special one. This is Thijs de Vries. He's number 1 of the game.
We were stressing a lot. We only have one shot for the first impression, and Paris-Roubaix is the highlight of the season. Of course, you trust those people, but the line is so thin. Every single mistake can cause a big chaos in front of the whole world watching.
And all that to let 7 guys ride the race of their lives.
So, simple. Normal as we start, every time 260k, 7.6k neutral, and then a little 55k at cobbles. I think top 20 is a realistic goal for one of us. In my mind, I'd love 2 of us to be in the top 20. And the dream, in my mind, is everyone getting to the Velodrome. And yeah, whatever place that is, you all deserve to get there.
Tomorrow, a really big day. The television coverage is even higher than the Tour de France. So imagine how many millions and millions of people are going to see you on television. The dream that you are living, inspiring so many people to achieve their own dream, and they were waiting for you at the Velodrome in these purple jackets. And this will be your extra engine. Enjoy tomorrow, guys.
Today we're on the bus from Antwerp to Roubaix. It's the very first time we're taking this many people on a bus to the Velodrome.
We are bringing a total of 200 people to cheer our riders into the Velodrome. Something we are really proud of, because organizing away days for fans is not very common.
So today we are helping the people getting on the bus and then joining them on the road, giving their goodie bags, all those things. We're gonna have a good time. Geniet van de dag en als er vragen zijn, kom erbij. En ja, op naar Roubaix. Dank u.
excited?
More than excited. That's why I'm the first one here. There aren't much bigger races than Roubaix, but like the fans, the impact, the history of the race, the parcours, which is like so heroic, there isn't much bigger. It was really cool to hear that Julia had the announcement that we could start in Roubaix, and then you start to believe that we as a team can go there. Only if you look into the team, I can name 10 guys who also deserve a spot more than me in the selection.
Abraham is really special. He really understands how this team is working. He really understands what his role is in the team.
Wat een baas ben jij, zeg. Klasse.
I'm not the guy who is the most explosive, but if it's about positioning and thinking in terms of a team, I think I have some value to add. If I can do a sprint finish and I finish 20th, it's nice for myself. If you can help somebody in the positioning and then he can sprint for a podium or a win, I think that's much more important in pro cycling. That would maybe be my role, more than racing my own result.
What's the feeling in the back of the bus, guys?
Yeah, pretty good. We look to the cars and it's crazy.
A big difference if you see this and you compare it to Stervansvolle. Yeah,
and this all for 7 people.
Looking sharp. Ik zou de man met ervaring moeten zijn die altijd rustig is, weet je wel, de oude lul. Nerveus als een kleine baby. Lekker hoor.
Vers le saluer, la plantation Unibet Tietema Rockets.
It's a weird mix of nerves and excitement into one. So yeah, we're honoured to be here and really excited to get going.
When I was a small kid, I just watched this in the television, so now I'm here on the start line, so yeah, it's a dream.
Ik zie de bus al.
TDT-bus. Daar is Toon.
Ik denk niet dat hij ons gaat zien.
Tommy! Hij pakt zijn fiets. sector 0.
Ga eens gedaan zeggen toe.
Ben je klaar?
Ja.
Blijf rijden, man. Blijf rijden. Het is echt niet normaal. Ja, it's going to be crazy. Nou ja, jullie weten wat jullie moeten doen, maar het is echt crazy.
The whole team is here. 60 people.
Shit, is
7 riders, 60 people.
Niet stressen.
Ja, ik stress een beetje. Maar dan,
maar dat meer dan Thomas.
Ja, ik weet dat. En dat is
in de bus dan
je voelt
tijd om erna te denken.
Ja, dan komt dat weer. Ja, dat is goed.
Ja. Geniet ervan. Bye. Gaan we karren?
Wij gaan karren.
Weet je de kroon op je werk hè, van al die jaren en jaren Europa karren.
The boy.
Ja boy.
Paris-Roubaix.
Ja.
It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a day of everything you've got, and we do everything we can. Every one of you is good enough to be there for a result. It's been a really good start to the year, and you boys are, proud of you boys, so it's good.
Okay, boys.
Let's go.
Well, hello and welcome to the Queen of the Classics, Paris-Roubaix 2025, the 122nd edition of the race.
Paris-Roubaix.
Riders looking a mixture of relaxed, nervous. I'm sure there will be a huge amount of excitement and adrenaline pumping through those veins as well.
Okay guys, welcome to Paris-Roubaix. 7.2 kilometers of neutral. And again, good luck boys. Let's fight. Jesus Christ boys.
What?
Paris-Roubaix.
Just moments away from the start proper of Paris-Roubaix 2025.
Oké, Jol?
Ja, ik heb de route.
Wie zou jij het beste in de kopgroep willen zien? Thomas. Als we er 2 mee kunnen hebben, dat zou echt top zijn.
The breakaway of Paris-Roubaix is not just any breakaway. Because the course is so chaotic, it's difficult for big teams to control the race. It's the chance for smaller teams, teams without absolute stars like Mathieu van der Poel, to get far in the race.
It's not a guarantee, but it's a possibility to make it really far.
But all teams know this. So every year it's an exhausting battle to get into the breakaway.
It's the hardest breakaway because everyone knows that it could go all the way to the finish. So yeah, everyone wants to be part of it.
The plan is to force a breakaway with 5 guys. Arthijs, Andreas, Axel, Thomas and Joren. Lucas' task is to save energy in the peloton, with the help of Abraham.
My role would be to be the positioner for the first sector, which also would mean that there's a chance that my role is played out after maybe 150 or 60 kilometers of racing. But I think, like we say before, it's part of the job.
And the best way to do it is all 5 of you. All 5 of you are able to cover, if you cover one and then the next one goes and the next one covers. But that's the key. And if you don't do that, then it's not fair on your teammates and the rest of the team.
The reason why the breakaway is so important, also if you look at the results, Tom de Vriend, fourth, Sylvain Dillier sprinting against Peter Sagan on the Velodrome. Here is a really big opportunity to make a big result, even way better than top 20, than maybe in any other monumental classic. I think when we are in the break, we can be the best rider in the break and make it as far as possible. And I think that's a unique opportunity for being the underdog, because I think we perform well, but still tomorrow I don't think Mathieu or Tadej will care if we are in the break. But I think at the end in the Velodrome, if any of us is in the break and still in that group, that we can really surprise from there. And I think that's a pretty unique situation to be in.
No one very keen to start with.
No, this is a little bit of a surprise for me.
Normally, when the race starts, there are attacks everywhere. But in this race, because everyone knew I have to be in the breakaway, but the first break of the first attack of the day is never gonna be the break of the day. So nobody started attacking.
Well, finally we do have some action off the front. It is Jonas Abrahamsen.
Race is on.
So a little bit of action up the front at the moment to see if we are going to have a breakaway formed. Well, it's settled again relatively well. Just a couple of riders sniping off the front at present.
It was 1 hour of full racing. Everyone attacking each other, following, everything came back. Something you mostly see only in finals, but this happened in the beginning of the race.
I do need to be more in the front.
Okay guys, come on. More in the front. As Axel says, more in the front. Come on.
And another attack off the front starts to wind up.
Hey!
Breakaway starting to happen once again. Riders applying the pressure, looking to try and force now.
Seems to be the one, Jono.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Also in there, Abram Stockman, Belgian rider for Unibet Tietema Rockets.
Abram?
Yeah. It's well deserved for Abraham. It was not his job to be there.
Abram Stockman in the breakaway. Dit is... Oh
my god.
Races never go as planned, I think. I look around and nobody of the team was in a position where they easily could go or respond to the attack. And then I went. And then it happened to be that I was in the breakaway.
To be in a break on the highest level is not easy. Abraham really felt the responsibility to step in and to make sure that we had one rider represented in that break from the team.
Ben je blij? Deels, Devin. Dit heeft natuurlijk niks te maken met het idee wat gisteren is uitgedacht.
For me, it was really hard to understand that if you have 5 riders trying for a breakaway, that other rider that doesn't have that task made it actually in that breakaway.
Abraham Stockman in de breakaway, de enige gast die niet in de breakaway mocht.
And I know it's not that easy that you can just point out you have to be in the break and that someone is actually in the breakaway.
We all had to go for the breakaway, but there was just not a full commitment to that. We didn't want to have Abraham in the break, and I think also after Roubaix, that's the moment to talk about it.
Maar dan bij mee zitten, goede zaak.
Meanwhile, Josse, Bas and I ride to the first cobblestone section of the day. And especially Josse is impressed.
Ik denk niet dat je op beeld kan zien hoe sketchy dit eruit ziet.
Ja, dit is gewoon een glibberweg.
Here we go. First sector of 30. This is what you've tuned in for.
Lekker Abraham! Kom heen.
En nu gaat het straks snel, jongen. Kijk, daar komt de helikopter.
Nu komt zo de chaos, jongen. Klasse Thomas, Lucas!
Kom aan, Axel!
Kom op, Partijs!
Lekker, joh. Hey,
die horen ook nog.
Lekker.
Zitten allemaal bij nog. Hier komt nog een heel peloton aan zo, hè?
Hey, dit is echt heel goed.
Lucas zat ook wel steady daar, hè?
Lekker, lekker, lekker.
Hij is fantastisch met die vergaande gloriehuizen. Noord-Frankrijk is echt fenomenaal.
Ja, dat is wel echt mooi.
Dit heeft een bepaalde, ik vind dat die Flanders en dit hebben een bepaalde romantiek van die hele slechte delen van Europa. Kijk, Frankrijk, iedereen daar gaat, dat is vakantie, dat is een mooie berg en een mooie dorp en een bloemen en zonnebloemen en weet ik wat allemaal. Maar dit is gewoon, voor mij, dit is gewoon, this is it. Dat zijn gewoon boeren die gewoon vanaf de tractor gewoon gaan langs de strook kijken op een koers. Ja. Ik vind dit de leukste. Dit is echt dat is de simpliciteit van oude wielrennen. Dat is wat het is. Ja. Ik vind het leuk. En jullie hebben dat zo denk ik ook een beetje gekregen. Die gaan niet meer babbelen.
Hij babbelt zich door de zenuwen nou.
Nee, hij babbelt zich door de zenuwen. Dat is precies wat dat is.
Waar staat?
Oh ja, daar is de vlag.
Oh ja, daar ja.
Ah, kopgroep.
Jij bent toch niet eens! Oh, hij zit goed. Zo zat wel goed.
Hij zat fantastisch. Plek 30.
Ja, denk het.
Now we are heading to Roubaix-ready, one of the most famous sectors of this race. Let's see if the break is still at the front at the end of that sector. If they make it over there, then they are in the final.
The next sector is at 163, and that is Arenberg, and it is 2.3 kilometers long.
Huge number of fans line the sides. The riders make their way into the Arenberg.
With 95 kilometers still to go to the finish, we approach the legendary cobblestone section Roubaix-ready. Abraham is still ahead in the front group, chased by a strong pursuing group.
It is all up for grabs, position crucial.
The group with superstars catches the front group just before the end of the section. Abraham tries to hold on for a moment.
Kom op Abraham!
Stop man, geweldig. Abraham zit daarbij.
After a strong effort, Abraham has to let the front group go. Meanwhile, on Arenberg, things go wrong for Lucas. In a race like Roubaix, it can be over, just like that. But fortunately, there is still enough to race for.
After the forest, there was a big push with all the big names. So the whole peloton was in pieces.
Come on, Tommy!
I came into the second group actually. So we were a long time fighting for 11th place.
So in total, 10 riders in front of you at this time. Still on, boys. Fight and believe. Fucking animals, the pair of you.
Jezus, wat de mensen.
Dit wil je gewoon.
Dit is de koers op zijn mooist. Wanneer ga jij starten?
Ik zeg niet meer dan 2 jaar.
Oké.
Eerst maar zien dat we die toe aan de finish krijgen.
Gaan we naartoe schreeuwen.
Anders moet ik ook maar gewoon een rocket worden.
Oké. Kijk, ik hoef Pogacar niet te zien, hè? Ik wil Thomas zien. Ik wil mijn grote broer zien. Nou ja, ik kan...
Kom eens,
Wow, dat was hem!
Hij rijdt fucking voor top 20, hè?
I realized I'm in the race of Roubaix, and not only in the race, but also like in the race, like fighting for a good result.
Nu de finale, ja. Ze zijn niet gewend om 250 kilometer koersen te rijden, dus dat wordt nu wel echt afzien. Misschien moeten we die Tietema volgauto bellen. Dit wordt moeilijk om rustig te blijven.
Ah, there. I see the big Rockets flags. That's really nice. Axel and Thomas are riding for 10th place, but apparently riders are everywhere, so it's a bit difficult to say where they exactly are right now. But apparently they're riding for top 10, top 20. Top 20 would be really, really good.
Hoeveel tot het eind?
18,5 kilometer.
Voor Pogacar?
Voor Van de Poel.
Ja, dus hij is nog niet een Carrefour de Abre. Jawel, nu.
Jawel.
Van de Poel rijdt voor Pogacar. Pedersen, Vlogen van Meersen van Aert. En dan Bissegger.
Ja, Bissegger.
En dan Brandkaart, Rutsch en Philipsen. En dan de groep van Ghana.
Dus dan rijdt hij voor top 10.
Ja.
Groep van 35. We weten niet waar. Ja, de Carrefour gaat natuurlijk wel breken.
Carrefour gaat breken, ja.
Three wins in a row for Mathieu van der Poel, and what a moment in the sunshine of the Roubaix Velodrome. 3 in the air and more to come, I suspect. Mathieu van der Poel is the 2025 winner of Paris-Roubaix.
Het kan nog, hè?
Zeker nog.
It's not over until it's over.
At 3.5 minutes behind Van der Poel, 2 men from the original breakaway with Abraham enter the Velodrome.
Is voor de 6e plek?
Ja, voor de 6e plek.
Godverdomme.
Jonas Rutsch gets 6th, Stefan Bissegger 7th.
Die fucking Rutsch en Hoegaard, hè?
Ja, I know.
Could have been us. Fuck, dat hadden wij kunnen zijn.
But we are still in the race for a place in the top 20.
Okay, Axel, Thomas, good job, boys.
Hier komen ze, Axel en Thomas, Axel en Thomas.
Zo, daar Toe. Hier Axel.
Morgado going for this one too. This is a fantastic sprint between these guys.
top 30, top 35. En Axel top 30. Echt heel goed.
Man,
Wow.
chapeau.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. What do you want, guys?
Eh bien, c'est notre responsabilité à tous de l'accueillir dans les meilleures conditions. Mais pour l'heure, prochain événement ici dans le Velodrome, ça sera place à la cérémonie protocolaire pour là aussi assister à ce moment magique finalement lorsque le vainqueur de l'épreuve récupère.
We did a super good race. There was that little bit of feeling that we could have done better.
Next year we will be better. Next year will be better, yes. Next.
We are not the best riders in the world. We need to have just a strong team and do it together, and we need everybody to sacrifice everything they have to get to the best result we can.
2 riders of the break made it into the top 10, and I really believe that these guys have the quality and the capabilities of doing the same.
Yeah, I think we had a really good meeting after.
As a team, we ride really well in like the Coupe France and stuff, but I think we really can also race like this in these big races and make a just a more clear plan.
Such a debrief to give each other feedback is super important, because that's where the real growth is.
Tommy, gaat ie? Hey, fucking gefinished, man. Hey.
Tommy, chapeau.
Netjes, hè?
Och, wat een race.
Echt. Oh, hij zag er zo kapot uit.
Ja, maar ja, 250 kilometer race, dat hebben ze nog nooit gedaan.
I have no clue where it is. 25. So something for the 20.
Your head. Hey.
Oh, sorry.
No, you don't feel sorry. No. Forget the sorry. You guys gave every fucking thing. No, you gave everything. Yeah, there's happy faces and sad faces, and I get both of them. But as a team, super strong. Super strong.
We should be super proud. All our riders made it to the finish line. Of the 25 teams, only 4 teams did that.
How are you feeling?
Fucked. But happy. Fucked but happy.
Abraham even finished the race with a broken wrist.
Ik denk dat het voelt niet goed in ieder geval. Het was niet het beste idee om nog 60 kilometer kassein te doen.
We brought more than 200 people to the Velodrome, supporting our team in purple.
There was so much people. I never experienced something like this. Every time you go onto the sector, you have new legs. Yeah. And then after 200 meters, you don't realize you don't have the new leg. And then it's just like...
But I was like...
You're going to do the real do? Yeah, of course.
You deserve it now.
Yeah. I rode my fucking ass off to go shower there.
Thomas finally earned the legendary showers of Roubaix and made his dream come true.
You never told me that the Tour de France was a dream, right? It was always World Tour, then Paris-Roubaix.
Paris-Roubaix is my dream.
So now we're finished?
No, I need to do better.
Oh yeah.
We had 0 punctures all day, so our mechanics team did a brilliant job.
Round of applause for Pim, nobody had a flat. You will see in this video that we gave a round of applause in the showers.
The biggest race of the year is behind us, but there is still much to work for. We work hard every day to have a team that at the end of 25 is ready for the Tour de France. Keep following us on this adventure and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.
at the front of the race. We have 5.